Sometimes the most damning confession isn't spoken. It's a whisper, found in the most ordinary evidence. In the quiet hum of a basement lab, a forensic analyst lifts a single blue fiber from a rain-soaked coat. This tiny thread, matched to the upholstery of a suburban bus that runs only twice before dawn, begins to unravel a seemingly perfect alibi. The smallest details, you see, have the loudest voices. The truth often hides in contradictions. A police report mentions a downpour, but the official weather log shows the last rain fell 2 nights earlier. Soaked footprints on a dry day point not to a storm, but to a staged scene. The heavy pressure of a pen on a notepad reveals a message carefully rehearsed, not frantically written in a moment of panic. The faint sound of a harbor bell on an emergency call can place a suspect miles from where they claim to be. Even DNA traces, speaking of casual handshakes and borrowed jackets, can dismantle a story of secret meetings. Each detail is a quiet witness, patiently waiting to be heard. Now, consider a brittle receipt pulled from a dusty courthouse file. Its ink, smelling faintly of metal, tells a story. But under a chemist's analysis, that story changes. The blue dye has aged too quickly for the date it claims, and the alibi that rested upon it simply collapses. This isn't courtroom spectacle. It's the quiet, methodical language of science, tracing time and place onto a single page, exposing a carefully constructed lie. What if the only thing standing between a myth and a life is a dateline misread by tired eyes? The answer is that context either holds under scrutiny or it falls apart. Why do these small truths matter so profoundly? Because in an age where our screens accelerate judgment, context is everything. A documentary, a viral thread, a single edit can turn nuance into thunder, and a tidy story can overshadow the facts. But when these quiet findings are presented with care, the narrative shifts. Victims are no longer props in a sensational tale. They are the focus. Ethical storytelling returns to the fundamental questions: who was harmed, where, and how do we truly know? When a single, well-founded detail overturns a verdict we thought was certain, it does more than change a headline. It changes how we understand truth itself.